Oh, hello! You survived the first night at Loot Chest. Congratulations. Well,
Yeah!
you did it, guys! You made it to 6 a.m.
Wow, you're still awake with us. That's something else.
It's Fish from Boss Fighters here with Gilbert.
Also from Boss Fighters.
He's also a boss fighter. We fight bosses, and our super special guest from Conman Gaming, Mr. Connor, right over there.
So, no matter what they say, I am affiliated with these people.
Maybe, I don't know.
Only on the weekends.
Depends.
Depends on how much we.
Depends how late it is.
Depends on how much we've all been drinking.
And by drinking means the Coca-Cola that I'm just currently sipping. Well,
he's hopped up on sugar, guys.
I am hopped on sugar. But since we're sitting here, completely tired and hopped up on sugar, we were thinking,
caffeine.
What is your ultimate game crossover? And who wants to go first? Because all of these are fantastic ideas.
I think Gilbert needs to go first.
Gilbert, I think you need to go first.
Okay.
His should open it up.
Go for it, Gilbert.
In my opinion, by far, Arkham Origins was the best in the series. Hate me all you want. I think it's the best there has ever been. Best game.
I hate you. Go back to Montreal.
Now, more
Back
importantly,
to Montreal.
best game of last year, FIFA 15. Everyone played FIFA 15. I think those games...
Everybody played FIFA 15 to see the bugs of guys making out.
True.
Is that a thing?
And every time I play
Yes,
that
it
game,
is a thing.
there's always somebody
glitches
missing
everywhere.
pants.
There are glitches everywhere.
So I think those games should have a crossover. Because, they incorporated multiplayer in Origins. And also Troy Baker. He's pretty hot. Because he's Troy Baker.
And Troy Baker's the shit.
Yeah, man.
He's the bee's knees.
So how...
The bee's knees.
The beesiest of the kneesiest. Now, I want you to explain to me what's going on in this multiplayer. How's this going down?
Okay.
This sounds amazing.
It's with Batman, because, Batman's been going on since, how long, the 40s? I think that was when it became a thing.
Batman was around for a long time.
I think it was
Yeah.
the 30s. I think during the Great Depression.
Batman was around for a very long time.
So Batman has a lot of characters, and the Arkham games have quite a few characters. I mean, I think each character should have their own team, just built around them. The main player, the goalie or something, looks like them.
Poison Ivy's team then is either a bunch of just hypnotized, drugged up men, or is it just a bunch of half-naked women?
It's the cast of Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, it's the cast of Plants vs. Zombies. Just in
makes
bikinis.
sense.
Bikinis?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's just a basic soccer match with race-skinned guys?
What does Harley
Or
Quinn's
can Batman,
what does
quick fire
Harley's team
batarangs
look
at the
like?
opponent?
Yeah,
So-
they've all got their special abilities that they can use.
Does Harley's team just use bats? Like, instead of their feet,
Yes.
they just hit the soccer ball around with bats?
It's actually polo. I don't even think that's the right term.
So,
but
does Mr. Freeze win? He just freezes all the competition and which wins.
Except, no, because
freezes
it's
the
the
ball
Arnold
and just-
Schwarzenegger one.
Oh, God.
It's time
Nightmares
to
of my
chill.
childhood coming back to
I'll
life.
put you on ice.
Da.
He's fucking Austrian, not German.
Yeah, but he still says, ah.
Yeah!
Get to the chopper!
Get to the ice chopper!
Chill.
Okay, we just got really fucking off topic. Let's go back
So-
to where we were.
You got anything else to say about that beautiful game? Can we get some box
actually-
art for this?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
What
more
happens when
importantly,
Batman
can-
just tries to throw one of his batarangs and just pops the ball? Is that a foul, or is he automatically Is he automatically just win because he's Batman?
Well, actually, that's why he's known as the Batman Patriots. True story.
Deflategate.
Deflategate.
So, Connor, can you top that?
I think I mean that's a tough number to beat. That's a tough
number.
act to follow. Tough act to follow. But I think I got him. But Gears of War, great gaming franchise with Five Nights at Freddy's.
You have my attention.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. You're playing as, I don't care if you choose your character, Marcus, Dom. I don't give a shit who you play as.
Guy Fieri. I'll play as Guy Fieri from Drivers, Diamonds, and Die.
Hey,
Now,
Triple D.
Dom isn't a gimp. I mean, that name.
But continue.
no, he's too busy mourning over his dead wife.
Oh man.
Oh, she was a gimp.
Can I play as his dead wife?
Yes.
No, his dead wife is Chica.
Yeah, his dead wife is Chica.
So
yes.
you were saying.
And you have a job at the Locust Queen's Pizzeria.
Oh man, that sounds really scary.
Hello. Welcome to your first night at the Locust Queen's Pizzeria.
Hello. So
It's a place for all of her freaky monster mutation children called the Locust to eat.
Pizza.
Where they can eat pizza instead of giant rockworms, which is generally what their diet consists of.
Are the rockworms on the pizza?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That is the primary topping that they prefer to choose.
Loving the science lesson.
With the occasional sprinkle of human intestines.
All right.
Can you
Sounds
get
cool.
like some breadsticks on the side with some dipping sauce?
The dipping sauce is human blood.
So, what do you actually do in this game besides to look at pizza?
Well, it's similar to all the other Five Nights at Freddy's games. You're just sitting in a chair watching cameras.
Yeah.
But instead of being able to, you can close the door when the creature walks up on you. But there are different. They all have different abilities to them.
Oh God.
There's the Berserker, which just like in the Gears of War games, will just ram the door until it knocks it down. And if it manages to knock the door down before it leaves, you will just die instantly because it'll pound you into a bloody pulp.
Oh man.
There's one with a chainsaw that will futilely try to chainsaw the door open and fail. And whenever they manage to come in, any of them but the Berserker, you do have a weapon, but you have about 7 bullets.
For the entire night?
The entire night. You have 7 shots. And even the weakest enemy takes 2 to put down.
Oh God.
And once one of the doors is down, then it's down for good. They can come right in. There's no stopping them from entering that room.
Oh God. And then it's just you trying to survive, or
Just don't die.
this sounds really difficult.
Yes, it will brutalize you.
Brutality.
Is brutalize a word?
Yeah,
I think it
I
is.
think it's a word.
Pretty sure I think so.
I think it's a word.
It will make you cry yourself to sleep at night.
Are there epic jump scares?
Yes.
Or is just terror of them cutting down your door and beating you to death?
There will be the occasional, like, if you play as Dom, there will be the occasional hallucination jump scare of his dead wife just popping out of nowhere.
So is it like The Walking Dead and Lori in a white dress, she's like, Dom!
No, it's
You didn't
no,
raise
it's
your
not.
kid right.
No, it's not a really retarded thing. Actually, Dom's children are dead.
Oh.
No,
Do
his
spooky kids show up too?
no,
Can we just no hallucinations of kids?
maybe. I don't actually know what his kids look like though. I don't think they ever really show that.
We'll make it.
But it's not what his wife. It's not what he remembers her looking like. It's the deformed version that she died as when he had to shoot her.
Oh man, that sounds sad.
So she just pops up out of nowhere and screams in his face.
You shot me, you jerk! And then you have to shoot her again.
Yeah.
And that,
But
so
then you waste
yeah.
a bullet because you just shot a hallucination.
well, you have to shoot the hallucination, it won't go away.
Oh. You actually have to turn
It
the
will
lights
go
on
away
because
over
air.
time, but as it also causes you to scream and draws attention to you.
Man, that sounds really, really difficult to win.
It is meant to be.
I can top this game though. I can top it.
Okay,
Hardcore.
have at it.
Now, he just explained that game in total detail. Somebody out there just think that's a cool idea and make it.
Absolutely.
Game jam.
You have the ability. Do it.
Someone can make my.
I will endorse this.
You're not gonna put any money towards it. You're gonna say I approve. For yourself.
Yeah, we're going to put our names on it.
Now, do you remember like early 2000s, the wonder that was the Tamagotchi,
Yeah, man.
little handheld pet animal player that you can.
I never had one, but I remember seeing it on
remember
Drake
them.
and Josh.
You remember them? They were all over school, all over the place.
Yeah.
All-
One
I
of
mean,
one.
I never
everywhere?
saw anybody having one.
Oh, they were everywhere.
Oh.
And then they were like,
I remember Megan had one on Drake and Josh.
they were also
That's about all
on,
I remember.
also on VGHS. I had one on there.
Actually, that was Tamawachi.
It was a Tamawashi.
Correction.
My game is a 3-way crossover. It's not two-way.
It's not gay when it's in a three-way.
We're getting crazy up in here. Okay, so we have the Tamagotchi. Yeah, Tamagotchi, Tamagotchi? Is it
Kamikaze?
Yes, the Kamikaze. Put that off to the side. Does anyone remember the game Shaq Fu?
Everyone remembers Shaq Fu.
Shaq fighting, everyone's favorite game, right?
Yeah.
All time, Shaq Fu. Best game in history. Well, imagine if Shaq Fu met the NBA. Currently, NBA 2K15, is it 6? It's 16 because it's always in your head, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So 2K16 is gonna come out.
I don't know. I don't play sports games.
all your favorite players. LeBron James, tall white guy.
Messi.
Yes, Messi, Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
All your favorite basketball players. they all have different fighting styles. You have LeBron James Fu.
LeBron James foo.
That sounds like something.
We're keeping Shaq. We're bring back some favorites like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's gonna be in it.
I don't think he ever said how it ties in with the
Dr.
the
J.
kamikazes.
Oh, I'm bringing it back.
But
So
Dr. J.
you have all these flares. They can fight, but each one of them's available on a separate Tamagotchi. So you have your little virtual LeBron James in your pocket. You're playing it. Got to feed him. Got to train him. Got to level him up.
And you can sync him to your console, right?
Well, right now it's this little circle thing, right?
Yeah, but shouldn't there be like a console game for you to sync it up to? And...
I will bring this back around. So you're walking down the street, right? You're feeding your LeBron James. You bump into your worst enemy, Gary from Pokemon, right? Your real life Gary. His name might be like Gilbert or something. I don't know.
Filbert.
I don't know
Gilbert.
I don't know your enemies. You get an enemy.
Yeah, it's just the opposite of me named Filbert.
Yeah. So you bump into him. He's like, "Want a duel, bro?" You're like,
Dude, bro, come on.
Yeah, I will. He whips.
It's time to duel.
He whips out his Tamagotchi with
fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal on it. You're like, oh, bring it on! I got LeBron James, and I just leveled him up. And you guys, you like bump them together, and you guys have a little Pokemon-esque battle between your Shaq Fu characters.
Fucking Shaq being as big as he is, just one hit KOs
And you
everything.
also have like. You do your moves, and then after you do your moves, you actually do into a Shaq Fu-esque fighting thing, where you have to, like, actual fight like a Shaq Fu.
Now, question. Is this more or less NBA, Mortal Kombat, and Skylanders?
That is kind of what it sounds like.
Yes, but I want the little Tamagotchi watches.
Oh, okay.
And Connor wanted the console, so you can actually sync this up with your Nintendo DS or your Wii, and you can...
Wii U, actually?
Your Wii U?
Excuse me?
Your Wii U, your Wii gamepad.
Please get the name right.
Yeah.
You can sync it up to there, so you can... And on your DS, you can, like, groom him and bathe him and all kinds of stuff.
I've always wanted to bathe Shaq on my DS.
all that kind of stuff.
Now, how are the motion controls on the Wii U playing today, and how in the gamepad?
You have to, like, actually pet him.
Why am I fucking Jim Carrey's Grinch right now? Why does that what I sound like?
You have to actually, like...
What the fuck?
You have to tilt it back and forth to throw the frisbee so he can fetch. So it's like that.
I actually really want to see Shaquille O'Neal catching a frisbee.
Like in his mouth.
Yeah, just in his mouth.
But you have...
He's running on all fours.
The beauty of it is, you buy the Tamagotchi, and it comes with one preloaded character. But you can swap them out by buying the amiibos that are different basketball characters.
So you said amoebas for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
And you put them on your Wii, you get another basketball character, and you just sync them up to your thing again. You get down the streets, and you battle your enemies.
Battle enemies every day.
Is this not the best game you've ever heard?
It sounds interesting.
Sounds pretty great, yeah.
Now, why didn't any of us try to make a crossover with Cards Against Humanity?
Because...
It's a card game.
Yeah.
Yes, you could still do it, though. Just
Yeah.
the insults in that game are glorious.
Well, I honestly think I won. I think I created the best game.
I would play that. I would play all of them, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I would play all of these games all the way
I
through.
mean, they would more than likely just be guilty pleasures that I would hide from my
No.
friends when they came to my house.
No, my game, I would throw them at people and like,
I would
bring
play
it on.
my game with anybody who wanted to play it with me. I would become the online champion.
I'd probably, with my game, it'd be so difficult to beat, I'd probably end up being like the Flappy Birds guy with people putting death threats on my head.
True.
Now, the one thing we didn't do is, what is the name of our game? You gotta name your game. Anybody?
Five Nights at the Nexus.
Oh, okay.
That's a Gears of War reference.
Gilbert?
I
The Locust-
can't even. Just
The
go with
Locust,
yours.
the Locust Stronghold is called the Nexus.
Batman FIFA Origins?
Batman FIFA Origins.
Alright. Is that it? Or you got something
No,
better?
but
I don't really
I
know
don't
what
have
to-
anything better.
I
So
don't really know how else to...
Oh, well,
we might just have to call it. I don't think we can beat this.
Shaq Fu Ultimate Adventure MMO Edition.
MMO edition.
MMO Edition.
So there's like online play.
You can do online play.
Oh,
Like it turns into like a Club Penguin
It's
thing.
like Webkins. You get the little stuffed animals. You can.
Oh, I was thinking it was going to turn
But
more
it's,
like
it's on your Wii.
I thought it would turn into
Yes.
more like a Club Penguin thing. You're just roaming around like a little community.
You can roam
With
around
your-
as your Shaquille O'Neal. You're
You're Shaquille O'Neal just on all fours behind you. You just have a leash.
No, you play as Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, you
This
play
guy's
as
really
you can-
kinky.
You can play out.
50 Shades of Shaq.
You Shaquille O'Neal can meet like a
50
LeBron
Shades
James,
of
and you guys can settle down and have a family. But on the weekends, you go out and just battle all your enemies
Battle enemies.
in Shaq Fu Ultimate MMO Edition. I think this is possibly the best idea we've ever had.
I think it is.
Could very well be.
Friends,
Friends.
Make our games happen.
we don't have a name for our followers yet, do we?
No.
I don't think so.
Fellow
Looters.
fellow boss fighters.
They're the looters.
Fellow boss fighters. All of you boss slayers, killers, whatever. Come up with a name first. First, come up with a name for yourself. We're not smart enough for this.
Leave it in the comments section. We'll find the best one.
Put it on our Twitter.
Put it on our Twitter.
We haven't made yet. It'll be a thing. If we have a Twitter, it'll be in the video right here, right now. You'll see it on the screen. We haven't come up with it yet. And all we're asking is for someone smarter than us to make this a game, or pretend to make it a game. Send us like box art.
Just make a demo disc with all 3 of them on it.
If we remember, maybe we'll use our really awful Photoshop skills and make box art for this.
True.
Well, any other thing you guys want to say before we go?
Video games.
Just that 50 Shades of Shaq may have been the weirdest thing I've said all night.
Sounds like a great fan fiction. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah.
Well,
It's probably a thing, actually.
50 Shacks of Grey.
yeah. Well,
50 Shacks of Grey.
either way,
Oh, that's great.
we probably need to go before this gets really out of hand. I'd like to thank Connor of Conman Gaming for being with us once again.
Yep,
Thank you, man.
that is me.
Means a lot. We
means
love you.
means a lot to be here.
We love you. I don't consent to you touching me.
I'll touch you all I want.
Someone isolate.
me.
Someone isolate that. Make it my ringtone.
Okay.
Well,
Will do.
This has been Fish of the Boss Fighters.
man.
Here as always with the one and only Gilbert.
It's always a pipply play pleasure.
People play pleasure.
Yeah.
He's also a boss fighter.
I'm working on becoming Ned Flanders.
Well, until next time.
I just don't get an outro. It's just,
We told you goodbye, Connor. It's not your show.
Say goodbye.
You say goodbye, Connor.
just go.
You want?
It doesn't matter.
Anything in a plug? You want
No.
to say your Twitter? Say
No,
anything
I can't beat his outro. There's nothing that beats Gilbert's
You know,
right there.
Anything you want to
It's
plug?
You know, plug.
What's a butt plug, Christian?
You want to advertise anything? You want to anything?
No, just
Well,
Taco Bell.
Just sign her off.
Taco up in air.
sponsor.
Quesarito.
Not actually a sponsor.
No, they're not a sponsor, but they're okay.
They could be. I love that Sriracha quesarilla. Quesarita.
Quesarilla.
Quesarito.
That was my first girl.
diarrhea.
Yeah, that's the sriracha diarrhea.
What? Pretty accurate.
I think Taco Bell's gonna sue us.
No, I think they're pretty good actually.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Well, if you're all still listening,
You haven't just signed. You haven't just
braver
X'd
than
out of
I.
this yet,
well,
like a smart person would have done.
we'll talk to you all next time. Yeah, if you have anything you want us to talk about, anything you want us to argue about, come up with ideas, anything like that, we'll be more than happy to put it in the comments. We'll find something that looks cool. Otherwise, we'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.
Peace.
And
What he said.
and yippity doo.
Yippity doo.